Hey guys, what's going on? It is your boy B back with you once again for another round of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire right here at MVG Productions. Glad you could be here with me once again. Now, the last time I played this, I ended up getting stuck on a question where I genuinely thought the answer that I had picked was the right answer for it, but turns out I was way off base in that case. So unfortunately, it is not what I was looking for. So we're going to switch things over, and we're going to play an easier one today. Hopefully, I make a bit deeper run than I did last time, and let's see if I can walk away with the $1 million today. So, without further ado, let's get to our game, and let's see how well I do today as I play some Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Let's go.
Welcome to the show. Answer 15 questions.
All right, here we are.
New question coming up.
First question.
Good luck to you.
All right, what do you need to count to help you fall asleep? Ewes, goats, sheep, or hens? Now here's where I have an issue with this first question already. Because ewes, I believe, are female sheep, if I'm not mistaken. So technically, A should be the right answer. But I think the answer they're looking for in this particular case is C, sheep. And if it's wrong, we're just going to play again because I'm like, I have issues with this particular question. So I'm going to go C, sheep, final answer.
This is your final answer?
That's my final answer.
You have given your final answer. Now, that's an answer I
it's
can
right
get
for
behind.
$100. All right.
That was the right answer? Awesome.
All right, let's go on for 200 now.
And let's go for a whole new question.
What do you call the horizontal lines on which music is written? A staff, a naff, quaff, a chaff. Well, being I was a choir kid, I knew that music was written on a musical staff. A, final answer.
We're going to say A, okay?
You seem to be convinced. That's the one.
There we are.
And there we have it.
$200 out the box.
Your new question
Now for
is
$300.
ready. Good luck.
Which book in the Harry Potter series is The Prisoner of Azkaban? The first, the second, the third, or the fourth? All right, so fun fact here. I've never read any of the Harry Potter books, nor have I seen any of the movies. Not that I don't hate the universe that's built in, just never really got into it. That's probably a mistake on my part. So I have genuinely no idea on this question where to go. But fortunately, I have lifelines that can actually help me out here. I've got a 50-50, which will cut the answers down to 2, which really isn't going to help me much here. I have the phone a friend option, which can allow me to call one of the characters in the game. Hopefully they'll give me the right answer. I have the ask the audience, which will poll the audience here in studio to see if I can get the right answer. Or I can switch the question, because this is that variant of Millionaire that gives me 4 lifelines to get through it all. Or I could just walk with my $200 and call it a day. If there was ever a time I think the phone a friend would come in handy, I think it'd be this one. So I'm going to trust and call the phone a friend here.
It's certainly better to be alone than in bad company. But this time, your friend will be important. We'll call him right away.
All right. Well, since she said him, more than likely, I'm going to go with Peter, the childhood friend. See if he knows.
Hello.
Hey, Peter.
Yes, Peter. It's George. As expected, I need your help for a question.
Awesome. I'm on television. Okay, let's go. Gonna do my best. You can count on me. C is the right answer, I'm sure.
All right, he said C, the third book. I will say this much. I know enough about Harry Potter to be like, I know that the first book was Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. That was the one that started it all. That was the first book. I couldn't tell you any of them the rest afterward, but I know that was the first one. And I want to say like Order of the Phoenix might have been the last one. I don't know. Like I said, I have no idea. But I'm going to trust the phone a friend because he seemed very sure of himself. So I'm going to say The Prisoner of Azkaban was the third book in the Harry Potter series, C, and that is my final answer.
I'm choosing C.
You know what my next question is, right? Is this your final answer?
That'll be my final answer.
Let's see, am I right?
Oh, I can't wait to see the correct answer.
Oh, come on already. It won't let me skip.
There
we go.
You got it.
That was the right answer?
Good.
Awesome.
I'd rather use the lifeline there and at least get to 1,000.
Good luck to you for this
Fail
new
miserably.
question.
All right, for 500 on this one. How many books make up the Hunger Games series? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Let me think.
There were 4 movies that were made, but I believe the Hunger Games series is only comprised of 3 books, to the best of my knowledge. So I'm going to say C, 3,
C.
final answer.
That's the right choice.
And what will be your final answer? Well done.
It was 3. There we go.
Got it.
They broke the last book up into
that's
2
perfect.
movies. I don't see why, but they felt the need
This
to.
new
so.
question shouldn't give you a
All right, for
hard time,
$1,000,
in
and this is my
theory.
first plateau if I get it right. Which of these rappers released Panini in 2019 and Radio in 2020? Snoop Dogg, Lil Nas X, Sean Combs, A$AP Rocky. Huh. No offense. I've gotten to that point in age in my life where I know for a fact I don't listen to like newer music as often, unless it's like certain artists and they just happen to come across my YouTube music feed or wherever I'm listening to it. So I don't recognize either song title from those years, but I'm trying to think. I don't want to say it's Snoop Dogg, and I don't know if it was Lil Nas. I'm leaning toward Lil Nas X, but I very well could be wrong in this case. So I think I'm going to, it's sad, I'm going to use another lifeline. Sorry, wrong button. Yeah, it's right bumper, not start. Use another lifeline. I'm going to ask the audience on this one.
Okay, audience, we need some help here.
Let's see. On their keypads, they use A, B, C, and D. They voted, and they said it was Lil Nas X. Okay. That's what I was leaning toward, and I kind of feel bad for using it now, but I'm like, I like the confirmation at this point. So, I'll go Lil Nas X. That's my final answer.
I'm certain that it's B.
Is that your final?
Yes, that's my final answer.
Well done. Now
There we
the
go.
good news is
Worth
that you
$1,000.
can't lose anything.
All right, cool. So, now that I don't have to worry about that,
Your
I'm
new
leaving with
question is
no less
ready.
than 1,000.
Good luck.
Let's see if I do any better with the rest of these as we go to our $2,000 question. What kind of instrument's a triangle? Percussion, string, wind, isosceles. Okay, why wasn't this in the other question? The music question should have been here because this was much easier. First off, in this particular case, the triangle as a musical instrument is more of an equilateral triangle and not isosceles. That describes the shape of a triangle, not what kind of instrument it is. But in order to make noise with a triangle, you have to take a metal rod, hit it up against the side of the metal triangle, and that's what makes it sound. And when you are hitting something from one object to another to make it sound, that makes it a percussion instrument. Final answer.
I'm choosing A.
I know you were waiting for me to ask. You figured it out perfect.
There we go.
Nice answer.
Score.
That was the right answer? Awesome.
I'm mad you're shocked about that. That was easy. All right, let's go for 4,000 on this one.
The game is getting tougher now with this brand new question.
All right. What is the infinitive form of the verb conjugated in past continuous form in the following sentence? They were talking nonsense. Talking, talked, were talking, to talk. Now, this was the kind of question that cost me the last time I played Millionaire. And if there's anything I've learned from my lesson, is that no matter what I think in verb tense is going to be wrong. So, I'm going to use a lifeline here, and I am just switching this question out because I'm just not dealing with this today.
Hoping that the new one will bring you luck.
I was going to say, my answer would have been B, and I would have been wrong. It would have been D, to talk. So, probably a good switch there on my part. Let's get another question up for $2,000.
For you to be answered with flying colors.
Actually, where does K-pop come from? China, Japan, South Korea, Russia. All right. Yeah. This is a this is a $2,000 question right now. All right. For the sake of this question, J-pop comes from Japan. K-pop comes from South Korea. C. Final answer.
I'm choosing C.
Is that your final?
Yes.
That'll be my.
You took your time, but you are right.
No, I was just checking to see what
And there
level
we
I was
have
on.
it.
All right, so that's the $4,000 question. This question is for $8,000. Now that I can get
Are
my
you ready to face the
number
traps of
straight?
this next question?
Here it is.
Good luck to you.
What's another name for fennec? Prairie dog, forest cat, desert fox, alpine lobster.
Come on, George. Focus.
I would say, what are random names that I would find in a game of Cards Against Humanity? But nevertheless, a fennec. I have no idea what a fennec is. Like, for real. Well, obviously, first names that come to mind are prairie dog and desert fox in particular, because I think those are actual things. Forest cat, that's a wildcat, essentially, what we have common around the area where I live. And alpine lobster, well, never heard of it before. So, prairie dog and desert fox are what we're looking at right now. And I'd say in this particular case, I'm going to use my last lifeline. And yeah, I'm just going to hit the 50-50 and see if one of them comes up.
Okay, let's take away 2 incorrect answers. Please knock it down to that.
Desert fox, alpine lobster. All right. As much as I would like to continue on, and I've used the lifeline, so it means I should answer the question, right? But if this was really me in this situation, I have no lifelines left. I don't 100% trust myself on Desert Fox. And to be honest with you, $4,000 is $4,000 more than I would have came in the door with. So you know what? Not to embarrass myself and lose $3,000 for answering a wrong question. And this is just how I say. I always play these games like if this was a real life situation. If this was me right now, I would be sort of embarrassed that I had to use all 4 lifelines. But smart man knows when to take his money and walk. And I don't feel like gambling today. So I'm taking my $4,000. I'm walking out the door. And that is my final answer.
It was good having you. Congratulations.
There we go. I'm good. Now, you're going to show me the right answer or no? Of course not. All right. Yeah, so $4,000 is what I walk away with, guys. Hey, here's your assignment. Let me know in the comment section below what was the right answer to that question, because I have no idea. Go back, take a look at it. Let me know if I would have went with C, Desert Fox, if I had to go with one of those 2. But I have a sneaking suspicion it was Alpine Lobster. But let me know what the right answer was in the comment section below. But anyway, folks, that is going to do it for us here on this round of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. I hope you enjoyed this one. I know it's kind of short. I had some tough, easy questions that apparently I just don't know a lot. So I'm going to try to go do some studying before I play this again next time. But that's going to do it for this round. So again, thank you so much for watching. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel and ring that bell. That way you never miss out on all the fun and games going down here at MVG Productions. But in the meantime, in between time, you guys take care of yourselves. And I will see you next time for another Mystery Monday video right here at MVG Productions. Till then, so long, everyone.